the dream I had, I was in a corridor with a client at that time, and we were walking down this corridor when we were stopped by three beings who were holding a golden fluid fabric, shimmering, and it just kind of like the waves of the ocean, only in gold. And they said, "Pat, this is what you need." And we stopped, and our breaths were taken away because of the beauty of that. And then at the last moment, an imperial red dragon came onto this fabric and landed at the bottom and center of this fabric, thereby cementing that image to me. And it just felt so beautiful and so right. And then we continued our walk, and the dream ended. And that morning, which was a Saturday, December 4th, 2002, went into our local New Visions bookstore owned by Bob Hall and Bill Trivet. And normally when I go in, I find what I need, and I'm in and out within 5 minutes. This day, it was 45 minutes. And the way I came in here on this planet, I am dyslexic, and I tend to read right to left. So books just aren't number one on my priority. How I move through this world is through heart and sensings and feelings and intuition. So, in a bookstore, if I know what I need and it's there, I go for it. Yet 45 minutes later, I'm still wandering, and the store is tiny. I come around the corner of this one display, and there it is. This book, The 12 Blessings, and again, the gold fabric, the red dragon, the powerful, I shook. So I put this book up to my heart, and I went immediately to the counter. And then I started, and Bob was there, I started telling the story of my dream. And he stood there, his mouth agape, and he said, "Pat," he said, "I ordered that book a year ago, and it was in the back in my stockroom. And I was cleaning that out, and I decided that, gee, I only ordered one, and I never did get to read it. So I put it out just 5 minutes before you came in." And so I immediately said, "And that's because it was meant for me." And then we laughed, and we both shook in recognition of this is how God works in magical ways, in mysterious ways. The 12 blessings have been a wondrous, wondrous lance of peace and unity. And anyone who uses them and reads them becomes empowered and sovereign and stands in their true divine essence as a spark of God, as a child, as a beloved child of God. I took this book with my husband up on Mount Talek in the year 2004, which was a year before my husband had open heart surgery. So this book has remained with me always, and a daily practice of this happens. Now, we live here in Mount Wolf, Pennsylvania. There's absolutely no other way this book came to me except through God and through this dream and our wonderful assisted life streams that are helping all of us as we ascend and become one in one heart. And it is through the 12 blessings that peace and love and unity, as well as many other forms and expressions of prayer for peace, will happen. It is a wondrous thing. I'm truly blessed.